Leakage is never a good thing, especially when it happens due to age. Luckily, you and your customers can say goodbye to leaks once and for all. Unlike the old days when an oil filter was just an oil filter, today's original equipment filter housings are designed to meet the diverse cooling and lubrication requirements of vehicles on the road. They're often complex modular components that contain the filter, multiple sensors, and act as an oil cooler. It's common for the seals to fail and begin leaking oil around the base, and sometimes a replacement housing is necessary. This is especially true on the Pentastar 3.6 liter V6. That is where Standard comes in with a complete oil filter housing kit that includes everything you need for a quick and complete repair. So, what's in the box? Well, this. These units come completely assembled, so all you have to do is drop it in. They include a new oil cooler, and the oil filter and cap are already installed. They also include a new oil pressure sensor and oil temperature sensor. Standard housings are vehicle specific, not universal, and are designed to use the correct oil filter specified for each vehicle. Well, that may sound obvious, but some universal oil filter housings may not use the oil filter designed and cataloged for the same vehicle. This will cause confusion when it comes to future oil changes. Imagine having to search for an alternative when the right filter actually happens to be the wrong one. These units are more than just housings. They're also oil coolers. Vehicle manufacturers have spent hundreds of hours designing these assemblies to make sure they meet the cooling requirements of today's engines. And where OEs have chosen to use high-temp synthetic materials, standard oil filter housings are made from a high-temperature synthetic material that matches the heat-dissipating characteristics of the original. This helps keep the oil cool and keeps the engine operating in the range that the OE engineers intended. Some aftermarket companies have altered the OE design and specification and have built oil filter housings out of metal. If you've ever touched the metal handle on a skillet, you know how easily metal retains heat. The Standard kit also comes with all new gaskets and hardware, so you won't have to reuse any of the old worn pieces. And each unit includes detailed installation instructions with torque specs to make installation faster and easier. A completely assembled oil filter housing ready for installation, designed for vehicle-specific filtration and correct cooling characteristics, is in the Standard box. What's in yours? For more information, visit standardbrand.com.